Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to the Retro News Roundup. And is there a better way to start the new year than by a world record being smashed? Probably, but in any case, the high score for Donkey Kong was beaten in December, with Robbie Lakeman regaining his place at the top of the leaderboard with a tally of 1,230,100 points. The previous record? 218,000. Not bad, Lakeman. Then there was more book news than you could shake a book at last month. First, a Kickstarter was launched for the GameCube anthology, then plans for a Zap 64 annual were announced, and finally it was revealed by Bitmap Books that a tome titled The Art of Point-and-Click Adventure Games will be published in 2018. Loads of consoles got into the retro spirit last month. First was the Switch, which received a port of Super Putty Squad, but also a quintet of arcade archive titles. They were The Last Blade, Top Hunter Roddy and Cathy, The King of Fighters 96, and Versus Super Mario Bros. Even the Wii U got in on the act, with no less than 5 PC Engine games arriving on its eShop: Salamander, Bomberman Panic Bomber, Battle Load Runner, Bomberman 93, and Lords of Thunder. Moving on to the PS4, there was a smorgasbord of goodies via PSN. First there was the Jak and Daxter collection, as well as separate re-releases of Jak 2 Renegade, Jak 3 and Jak X. There was also a HD version of Akami, Dragon's Lair Trilogy and Wonder Boy Returns. If that wasn't enough, a trio of arcade archive titles were also made available, namely Soccer Brawl, Karnov's Revenge and Traverse USA. Then to round off this section there was the ever-reliable Sega Forever service on iOS and Android devices, which gave us ports of 2 classic titles, namely Streets of Rage and Gunstar Heroes. There was even an update to Beyond Oasis. The only news for this month is that the mysterious Atari box console was made available to pre-order on December the 14th. Oh no, wait, scratch that. What a palaver. To start this bustling homebrew segment, 2 coding competitions, the first being Capacitor Party for Amiga titles, with Golden Wing by developer Copper Sky being declared the best title. The second was MSX Dev 17 for MSX titles, with X-Spelunker, Zevi Modoki and Draconic Throne all winning prizes. More details can be found on both events by following the relevant links in this video's description. Other than that, it was another busy month for ZX Spectrum owners, with 3 new titles: Horace and the Robots, Night Hero and SokoBAArn. I felt a tad sheepish saying that. The Amiga also received a trio of new games, with Blue Escape, Merry Amiga Xmas 2017 and The Dream of Rowan. A digital copy of the latter will cost you €20. Moving on to the Commodore 64, it most noticeably got LuftrausersZ, a demake of the popular desktop and console title from 2014. A digital copy cost $2.49 and a tape will set you back £40, or it would have if it wasn't sold out. The system also received StarFysh and the much anticipated Sam's Journey. Prices for the latter start at €20. To round things off, a virtual potpourri of retro homebrew. Sandcastles on the Atari 2600, White Light for the BBC Micro, Reiko's Robot Run on the Lynx, Aliens from Waves for the Atari XL and XE, Halmok Furball Sink or Swim on the Jaguar, and finally Tobu Tobu Girl for the Game Boy. Want a physical cartridge version of the latter? Sign up for the waiting list, pal. Oh, and before I forget, a Kickstarter for a Mega Drive and Dreamcast title called Xeno Crisis was launched. It's already been successfully funded, and a digital copy will cost you £15. Physical versions start at £30. Huh. Nothing here this month.
Skip to the end.
Righty-ho. Several English language fan translations were released in December, with 4 for the Famicom Disk System. They included All Night Nippon Super Mario Bros, Night Law Maju no Ukami Otoko, Mahjong and Breeder. There was then Shiru Sensen War of the Dead on the TurboGrafx 16, Argos no Jujiken for the Master System, Super Famicom Wars on the SNES, The Glory of Hercules, The Olympus Offensive, the Snap Story for the Game Boy, and finally Bug Honey on Adventure Island on the NES. Phew. That's all for this month then, but thanks so much for watching and for all your support through 2017. Please do allow me to keep making these videos by liking and sharing, it really does help. Have a great new year, I'll see you again soon.
Wow, it's huge!